Today is day 0 of my weight loss journey. Um, whew, I just have to get out this car to do this video. Okay, so this is gonna be kind of lengthy. So I will start with, for the people that just like to hear my weigh-in numbers. I don't know exactly the weight, but I did take the scale, and I know for sure it was 268 point something. So day 0, starting weight, actually day 1, because this is day 1, but you'll hear the results of day 1 tomorrow. I'm going to tell you in this video what I'm doing starting today. And the reason why I'm making this video right now, because I don't work Sundays, and I just happen to have 3. So you know how you have, can you guys hear me? Hi, Annie says it. Awesome, sweet, great. I'm in, like, my clients gave me the best mood today because, I'm gonna explain that. Okay, so I put elite average in my title because you have below average, and you could all like decide for yourself, or maybe not even use these terms. I don't know if they're derogatory, I don't know if they're derogatory terms, but I use it in my life, and I believe there's below average, and we're talking about people, but I'm not talking about the people, I'm talking about their actions. So you could have below average, average. This is my rating for myself, okay? Below average, average, above average, and I just did 3 elite average. They're not average though. People's hair today, like in my book, they're like above average to me, okay? And it's so crazy because today is my day 1 based on just what I'm doing in my life, and it had nothing to do with my clients, and they just happened to all fall on a Sunday where I don't work. So I don't know, I always feel like things are meant to be. I feel so dang motivated because, dang it, I just walked in the grass, and I have these shoes that I showed you guys the other day that I always have on when I'm not at Amazon. I just changed them when I left the shop from doing hair because I just like my feet free, like free from like constraints, okay? Because they get enough, wear and tear at Amazon, which I'm going to this evening, God willing. So yeah, so I'll tell you the plan. And then I'll tell you about my clients, sort of. Like, they're going to be anonymous, but they're in the photo. All 3 of them just happen to be there at the same time because for different reasons, they're all there. But I'm going to do OMAD. This is what I'm going to do for life. This is my plan for life, okay? OMAD main meal. I already said this kind of in another day. OMAD for life, but also with the snack, okay? And this is with no restrictions. However, it will have max nutrient. Let's just walk. I'm gonna have max nutrients in my meal, hopefully in my snack, but 0 restrictions. So I'm saying day 0 that you be prepared to see anything I choose to put on any of my plates or my snack. Oh man. Ooh, my client just doesn't even understand, and he won't probably see this video. But he doesn't, the style he just got, it's just so motivating to not care what people think, okay? I feel so happy because I want to be that person that does what I want and doesn't care of judgments. And that's me 75%. I'm definitely above average and not caring what others think because, I'm a rebel. So people could tell me, 100 people could tell me, do this. But if I don't want to, I'm not going to because it's my life, and I'm not going to feel bad. I'm a rebel. So, yeah, the style he got, very interesting, okay? And at the end, I kind of, I love it. But it was just interesting, okay? So that's my whole plan. And I want to do an hour a day of exercise. So Man, I'm so out of shape that I feel a little out of breath from just walking from my van over here up this tiny little hill. Wow, I feel out of breath. I'm definitely like super out of shape. Um, so yeah, I want to do 1 hour of any type of exercise on my 3 non-Amazon days. So today, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Amazon counts. Thursday might even count because I work overnight, so I get off at 5. So I might only do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, Sundays is gonna be gym day. I want to do pool. So yeah, 1 hour exercise, OMAD plus a snack, and that is my definition of a snack. So if someone says that's not a snack, I'm gonna delete it. I don't want negativity. Or I'm thinking of like, I kind of don't like to delete comments at this moment because I don't want to care what people say. I want to have like a, because I know a lot of people that watch me don't really like me that much, or they just hate what I do, but they don't know, they're not the type of person I am. I care about people's feelings, and I believe people have choice, and I believe most fat people know how to lose weight. They just make the wrong choices. So usually a bigger person doesn't need extra negativity. However, tough love does work for some people. But yeah, I kind of want to put like a, what do you call it when you just put the same answer for everybody? So I want to come up with something really nice, like I pray that our Lord like gives you more tact, or gives you a kind heart towards others or something. I kind of don't want to delete it, but it's kind of annoying when other people like it because they feel the same way, but they're not saying it. And then when I read other people's comments, like, if you put a video like 2 years ago and someone watched it today, it comes up in your comment feed. So then you accidentally see the previous comments. I don't want to see someone say something negative and then 20 people liked it, because it's going to make me feel a little bad. No matter what, I'll never be to 100% where I don't care what people think. It don't feel good, So, and I'm trying. I don't care. Like I already said, I'm going to try to forever. If you see me, like, I'm so fat. I am 268, and fat is relative. If someone's bigger than me or someone's smaller than me, we all have our own issues. It's relative. To me, I'm super, super fat because when I walk, like right now, I can feel like gigantic, like a big, gigantic. I feel like blimpish, like how the big, like Michelin blimp might walk. That's actually how I feel, and I'm not joking. Like I feel it in my back, I feel it in my belly, I feel it in the mirror. I see all the puffiness. I know, like, I'm super fat to me. Okay, so that's as far as the weight loss journey, day 0. That's what I'm gonna say for that. Now for work, oh, the first one, he is just such a disciplined person. So the first one, he was supposed to come yesterday morning. So when he gets an appointment, he makes the appointment. Like today, I did his hair. He texts me, thank you for the likes. He texts me for his next appointment, which will be in 3 months. He does his hair every 3 months. And he gets my favorite style. Okay, so it's not even like work. Okay, so this man was a professional bodybuilder in his youth. He has stage 4 cancer. I have mentioned him before. He has stage 4 cancer. I think he's had it all or most of the years I've been doing his hair, which is about 4 to 6 years I've been doing his hair. He's had it. I told you he has either 15 or 17 kids, and the youngest are in high school, I think 10th and 12th grade. He wants to live as long as possible for his children and his grandchildren. So he does everything natural to try to live longer. He is extremely disciplined. He intermittent fasts. He tried vegan, but when he did vegan for a year and he went to his doctor, they said, like the cancer numbers are bad. So he stopped that, but he kind of liked it. He does everything possible to live as long as possible. Okay. So he's not a give up type person. So then he did professional bodybuilding in his youth. Women love muscles. Okay. So maybe that's why he has so many kids. Let me see. And I do his son's hair too. Like he's brought his sons with him to get their hair done. I'm going to read the comments after I finish talking about the 3 clients I had today, because they just changed my whole, like, I can't even, it's like I should have paid them because just, but it is probably God that sent them all 3. Like, you can't pay for what I just got today, as far as like really sitting there and looking and saying, dang, look at the 3 people on my rounds. Like, not everybody's special in their own way and they're here for a purpose, but not everyone is like just like that. And I'm not even like that yet, but I want to be. I want to be like them. So yeah. So, and it's funny, they're all in different decades. He's probably in his 50s, one's probably in his 30s, the other one's probably still in his 20s. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he's still in his 20s. Okay, so yeah, he was a bodybuilder, he's a football coach, wrestling coach. He works for the school district, and very passionate. He was an athlete in college. Let me see. He personal trains people at this time. He mentors the football kids. You know, he wants them to get the scholarships, and he loves the kids. He works with the inner city high school. Yeah, let me see what else. So he's extremely disciplined. So he'll eat intermittent fasting. He'll do OMAD, or he'll do like different intermittent fasting regimens. And he said he eats mostly, he sticks, because I have my grocery list, because you guys know that I grocery shop all the time, like 3 times a week, and I'm stopping that. I'm gonna go every Sunday, because that's the day I have the biggest chunk of time to get non-work related stuff done. So I wrote my grocery list and I showed him. I looked up the most nutrient dense foods, and yeah, I showed him my list and he added a few to it. But I mean, bodybuilders, they have to be extremely like, you know, he just knows this stuff. So yeah, that's my first one. He is just amazing. Very disciplined, always early to his appointments. Like, just, you know, that discipline. It's just amazing. I love disciplined people. Like, oh yeah, no excuses. Like, he don't stand for less. And he's like a manager of people in the school. Like, anyway, yeah, I love him. Okay, that's one. Number 2, this one I've been doing for about 9 years at least. And he's the boxer. He was on USA Boxing board. He qualified for the Olympics in 2020. Right before the pandemic, we were supposed to have an Olympics. He qualified for that. But because of COVID, they didn't have that Olympics. And I don't know what happened, but he wasn't able to do this one. He qualified for a different Olympics too. And I knew him from that first one. He's traveled the world. He's vegan for 10 years. So he's a vegan athlete. He's a public speaker. He's very like devoted to his relationship. Like, to me, 100% elite person in all kinds of ways. Let me see. Oh, and he never gets a style that stresses me. So when I do his hair, like, you know, it's like you not catch up. Like, let's say you haven't seen somebody, like you're at a high school, let's say you're trying to meet up with somebody that you haven't seen in a while and you're excited to see them, right? Or like I get excited when that client comes, because I know we're going to talk about business, we're going to talk about goals. Like, it's just feeding my mind and my passion, okay? Plus, he's disciplined, you know, and he's just done everything that, you know, a person would love to do. And he's a grinder, extreme grinder, and he loves that money game like I do, but he's way more successful than I am. But if you guys don't already know, okay, where I live is hood apartments. This is where I want to live, okay? I believe I could live here, but I don't grind hard enough. This is where I should have my children living, in a 5-bedroom up here. These are probably $600,000 houses. I can't even get us in a little $200,000 house right now, because my grind and discipline is not where it should be. Okay, so he's my motivator to, oh my gosh, like, I want to charge $100 for every appointment. Like, that's what I want. That's what my time is worth to me. I don't care. I just want $100 just to get an appointment. But it's hard for me to do that. Thank you. It's hard for me to do that because I have personal in it, And I'm okay to lose half my clients because, I'm not in an area and I'm not set up as a salon that it would look like I could even charge that much, but I can if I want to because I'm my boss. So I think that's one person, that's 100% one person that it will be with me as long as he has locks. And I know I have at least 10 people that would have no problem paying me that because I feel I'm worth it, okay? Um, and do I have anything else to say about him? Yeah, I've seen him grow, because he was in his 20s, now he's in his 30s, and it's just amazing to see growth in a person. Okay, let's see. The third one, I haven't seen him in 3 years. He is, I don't even know how to put him in words. Like, I, I'm not a deep thinker. I'm very basic in everything. Clothes, decorations. I'm just happy with whatever is it. Like, I'm so basic. I can't even though I want to live in one of these houses. I'm trying this year. I'm trying not to live in that house one year, but my money is my goals this year. Let me see. What can I say? Okay, so he's gonna be a filmmaker. He's in filmmaker college. Let me see what else. He's a boxer. I think a boxer that wants to go to professional, but he likes MMA. I think MMA is the goal, either one, but filmmaking is the ultimate goal too. Let me see. He's Muslim, but we believe a little different. I can't even put into words how unique this person is, but of course his life is training, for his professions and stuff. I've seen him box and stuff. So, and he's also like almost vegan. I think he said he's vegan, but not all the way committed. So, and he lives in 2 different states right now, which is not Kansas City, which is why I haven't seen him in 3 years. But one of the places he moved to is closer. So he said I will be seeing him more often. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. So I'm not doing justice to how I feel, but I don't know. I always feel like this and I'm going to keep feeling like this. This is my story. And although it's taken me like 4 years, I think it was two. I think I started here 2019 with this weight loss journey on my own, and I was 272.2, and this morning I'm 268. That's quite embarrassing, but I feel zero embarrassment right now, like, because it's just my life. So I just feel like people, like, I don't know. I'm gonna try so hard not to care. If I want to put a Snickers, if I want to put a sundae. I'm not saying that's what I'm gonna do. I believe sugar is a drug, but I'm not putting restrictions. I want to do this my way. I don't know how to say that because I've said it like I love water. I've said it like 500 times, and then people still give me, you should eat more less low carb, or you should don't do this. I'm like, you guys don't know what I eat when I'm not on a journey. Like, trust me, if I'm showing you what I eat, it's like amazing compared to, like, I'm not going from crazy binger to perfect for the rest of my life. I don't think that's gonna happen, but I don't want it to happen. That's just me. This is my choice. If I go on a vacation, I'm gonna eat my free all-inclusive food, okay? I just am. That's me. So I am who I am, and I'm gonna be who I am. So, and that's like my passion with people, is you are who you are. And I don't feel, of course we all need to upgrade, continuously, but I'm not trying to change anybody, and I won't let anyone change me. And if my choices make me stay fat for life, then I chose that. If I die early because I never lost the weight, or if I destroyed my organs because I'm eating this bad stuff, like, that's on me. And I feel like I'm intelligent. Like, I'm pretty sure I know what I should do. And that's consistency and one choice of style, so that it could just be a lifestyle. And that's what I've chosen finally. And it's taken me 4 years to decide that I'm not going to just do whatever. But I'm still not to the point of calorie counting. And yeah, I'm just not doing that because I know by filling my plate, I know how much calories things are. So if I'm doing OMAD plus a snack, if I'm filling my plate with nutrient dense foods, which is usually green vegetables, right? Um, we all know how much that is. It's like 20 to maybe 60 calories max of like servings, which is probably not even that much. So I we all know looking at a plate about how many calories it is. Now the beauty with OMAD, even though I'm not OMAD, I'm OMAD plus. With OMAD, it's helpful for someone like me that has the portion control issues and I cannot see myself living a life where I'm eating those normal plates that you guys would have, some of you would have on your weight loss journey. Like, I would love to be that person, but I don't even want to try to do that because I just don't know. It's just so like foreign to me and I just don't want to. I'd rather have a bigger portion at once than to have 2 meals or 3 meals. Okay. So this is my day 0 and I just worked I had to charge this Fitbit. I just got my 10,000. It's celebrating. Yeah, it's 4:31, March 13th. Yeah, so I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna cook. I did go to the grocery this morning. I went to the grocery and the laundromat this morning. Man, I have to really get it together. I didn't do the big grocery that I wanted because time got away. I should have left an hour earlier to be able to wash the car. We had snow. We're just getting over that. So I washed the car, did the laundromat, and did just the grocery right here. But I need to go to Sprouts and I need to go to Aldi. So I get my meat from Sprouts and I will get all my other stuff from Aldi because it's expensive to feed 5 of us. Okay. And my first client that I just did today, he referred me. He said, I'm gonna tell you about Sprouts, and he did tell me some stuff that I was like, I'm trying. I'm not giving up meat. And then he told me about he says he buys a whole cow and splits it with 4 people. 3 people, they split it up and they freeze it. That's not an option for me. I live in an apartment. I don't have a deep freezer. Now, if I lived here, I would have a deep freezer. This is like a 5-minute drive from my house. This is where I want to live. One of the Kansas City Chiefs, he lives up there somewhere. No, he lives behind that. Behind that is an even better, like an upgrade from that, like big giant places. Hi, Afro Chick Media. Yeah, so he told me about a place where they really, they own their farm, but they have a store as well. So I'm going to try that. He said it's very expensive. So I'm going to go once. I'll buy some stuff. If it's so far out of my budget, I will not. But this is what I planned this week. I want to have salmon one day. You guys know I eat a lot of ground beef. And I know everybody's like, oh, that's so bad. I like it. So I'm having ground beef probably 2 days this week. Today I'm going to have tuna. I'm going to have a salad. Well, you'll see it tomorrow, but I'm on my grocery list. I planned it out. So I'm going to have chicken one day, salmon one day, tilapia one day, ground beef, black bean tacos. That's 5 days. I might have black bean tacos. Guys, I like cheese on tortillas. And I get the low carb tortillas, even though I'm putting it with beans because even though I'm not low carb, I'm still conscious of I'd rather a low carb than a regular carb. And 100% carbs hold water on my body and I feel it. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm having this week. I'm not thinking I'm going to have fast food. When I'm in this positive, like, start over mode, I am always motivated to don't. But if it calls me, like, and it would be the desserts. But I'm going to go back to my coconut oil desserts. But I've learned, I already told you guys, less coconut oil and more nuts and more other stuff because the coconut oil is very high in calories. Although I feel like it kind of really makes you go to the bathroom. So it doesn't really affect it. But 1 tablespoon is 120 calories. And I have like 6 or 7 of those things. I gotta find like I'm gonna probably put some cut up strawberries in it. I'm gonna try to make them like less calorie. I don't want my dessert the same calories as my plate. Okay, so I'm gonna work on that. Um, and I do plan. Hopefully, you'll see my grocery haul. And I don't want to go to the grocery until the whole next week. So hopefully the groceries will. I don't know if the grocery. I have a busy Monday. Man, my days are busy. That's why I needed to do it today, but I don't want to now because I'm not even gonna think about it. If you don't get a grocery haul this week, you'll get one next week because I might be going twice this week again. Yeah, Mondays are so busy because I work overnight. I get up at 5, go to bed at 6, wake up. The kids are on spring break, So, yeah, I'm gonna let me see if there's any comments before I go. Um, okay, 20 pounds. Annie says it. I don't know if you're still here, but 20 pounds of stress and water. That's what I'm dealing with every time I restart my diet. It's depressing. Oh my gosh, it's so depressing. Yeah, so sad. But the fasting or the keto really gets that water off quick. Michael, just wanted to say hi from Liverpool, UK. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you. It's so fun when you speak to people from other countries. Like, that's so cool to me. Um, okay, Mr. Lee, the sky looks beautiful. Best of luck. Positive vibes. Oh, I appreciate that. Hi, Raymond Tacular Forever. Happy Sunday. That is one of the hardest working men I know. It's so attractive. Like, discipline, hard work is so attractive. Okay? I just love it. I just love it so much. Okay? I want to be that disciplined person. So bad I want to be disciplined. Which, it's so funny because I've been at Amazon 2 years. It used to be so hard. It's finally normal for me now to do all this work. Like, it's normal for me to do both. But now I have to add to it to add more normal. So I have to get to the gym. That has to be a norm. I have to like add more norms. I am not leaving Amazon. I'm not leaving. I mean, unless I get fired. And if I do get fired, I don't really care because I probably should leave because Amazon is number 3 on my priority. And it's going to sound crazy, but my priority is stocks, number 1. Number 2 is YouTube. I want to be a YouTuber. If I get the weight off, I think I can make money doing YouTube. They'd be like, dang, she finally did it. Like, and actually watch me every day. And then I could say stuff because anything I say now is irrelevant since I'm not successful in weight loss. What I've done in the past does not count because I'm a big old fatty again. Like, I'm basically at what I started at. So, I don't try to give anyone advice. I don't at all because, that wouldn't make sense. However, I can say what I'm doing and I can say what I like and what I believe in as far as weight loss and obesity and food addiction. I'm a food addict. I'm a food addict expert. Okay, I really am, as far as being one. Not in curing it yet, but I do really believe I've found not cures, but I believe I found like tricks that will help someone in my situation. And the biggest one is putting as much vegetables as possible on your plate because you're going to be so dang full and satisfied. So if you have your other stuff that's not the best, but you got a whole plate full of vegetables, 1, it's going to keep you full so long, and 2, you're going to feel like, I don't know. I can speak for me as a big food person. A big plate makes me happier. I look at it and I feel happy. And I don't know, that might be a sickness to people, but I don't care. Like, if I have a plate, like, right now, I'm going to go have a big salad. I think I'm going to boil some eggs, maybe 2 eggs. And because it's going to be kind of quick, I don't feel like waiting to eat. I'm also going to have some ground beef on there. I think tuna and ground beef might not go. So I'm going to have the ground beef tiny bit because it's like 1 pound is going to split between 5 people. I might just have a spoonful of ground beef. I just love ground beef. And I don't love ground turkey. I like ground lamb. I don't know what's my problem. Hey, can I blame my mother? She worked a meat packing plant. Maybe that's why I loved meat. Yeah, Mom, I don't know if you're gonna watch this. I could blame you maybe, but I don't like steak. She likes steak. I do not like steak. But anyway, yeah, that's my biggest diet hack. Fill your dang plate with green vegetables, any kind, and cauliflower. Man, you could cook cauliflower like 20 different ways, and it just tastes so good to me. And it's like 20 calories for a whole bag, like 1 or 2 carbs for the whole bag. Like, it's so water based. Like, it's just so amazing. Cauliflower is the best. Oh yeah, I love it. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, Raymond Tacular Forever. He has a channel. He has like a variety channel to me. He does taste tests. He shows his work. He shows him and his girlfriend eating at restaurants. Yeah, and some other stuff. But he's a YouTuber. Let me see. I've been following him for years. Let me see. Hi, Afro Chick Media. Love Miss Maya. Hi. I don't know if you're still in here, but I went looking for videos from you. I didn't see any. I know you said you took them down. I don't know if you made any since I looked. It might have been 3 or 4 days. I don't know. So I don't know what's happening when you're gonna make a video. But Love Miss Maya says we shouldn't be embarrassed dealing with our struggles, yet we get shamed. It's crazy. Exactly. We will pay the piper for our choices. Ground beef is my favorite. So yummy. Good, because I feel embarrassed when I'm showing you guys. I know I'm not the only one, but a lot of people, don't like it because it stays on your gut. It doesn't digest. It's so unhealthy. Red meat's so unhealthy. That's the least of my problems is red meat. Like, when I binge, that's my problems. When I do good and I gain this weight back, and when I'm walking and I'm talking to you guys, I can feel the fat on my face. When I'm standing at work and I can't, I'm having 268 pounds there doing a physical job, those are my problems. Expecting my kids to be elite average and I'm a big old slacker. I'm not average though. I'm 100% not average. My life is not average, but it's not elite. I would say, in my opinion, overall in all categories, I'm above average. That's my rating of myself, but I want to be elite average. Like my 3 clients I did today, they're all elite average to me because in one way, in their own special, unique ways. Like, I'm blessed to know them, okay? I love God sending me people I'm blessed to know. And I want to be that person that someone's blessed to know in my own way, okay? So in the YouTube community, I have to lose this because if I finally conquer this, and keep it off, that's awesome. But that's just part of my life. If I could get myself into this house, plus lose my weight, and I don't even care about house. I just want to live a nice lifestyle. I want all my kids, we've been in these sort of apartments for their whole life almost. I want to give them 1 year of nice, elite average house, 2 good paying working people type house like these, just for a year, and then we could go wherever. I don't care. I'm not into material things. I don't even want a house like this. If I was married and they were little, and I don't even like these, they don't have a yard. I don't even like these, but you know what I'm saying. I want that so bad. So I'm gonna have to man up, lose the weight so I could get some YouTube money and charge what I want to charge. I did raise my prices, but they're going to raise again for my 45th birthday. And the stock stuff. Yeah, the stock stuff, that's number 1. But because I'm doing so much, I don't do what I'm supposed to do with that. So it's not really number 1 at the moment. So, let me make sure. Okay, so I answered all the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow, God willing, with day 1 results of OMAD. OMAD Plus. Okay, bye.